Twitter dumpster fire unfold.
Yeah. Wait, did I fucking do all that without plugging my fucking laptop in? I sure did.
2, 1,
Wow.
go!
I'm smart.
Oh boy. Can't wait to spend 20 fucking plus minutes on this goddamn track. With simulation. With simulation physics. Need for Speed 2.
Nice.
I like the later ones better.
Whoa.
Yeah, this track has a lot of like places where the level geometry doesn't quite mesh well with the driving physics. So yeah. Oh goody, and it's simulation physics, so I'm just gonna spin out of places too. That's nice.
Piece of shit. What a.
Yep.
Oh god, this is 8 laps?
Yep. There's 2 categories for this.
Fuck?
There's 2 categories for the ILs. One is best lap, and the other one is 8 laps. Every other category, it's like either just best lap only or 2 laps. So you know. I mean, the concept for this fucking track is interesting, but at the same time, it's like,
Yeah,
why is it
what
a
is
pain in the ass?
the-
This is Mystic Peaks, which takes place in Nepal.
Yeah, Thrash, I can't believe you did a Nepal review.
What?
It was a joke about
Well, it's just like you kind of cracked yourself up midway through the punchline, so I didn't understand
Oh, I
the rest of what you
said, I
said.
can't believe you just did a Nepal review.
I am thoroughly adrift. I have no idea what you're referencing. I am sorry.
Nepal.
Okay.
This
Okay.
next joke.
Got it.
Surprise, surprise. Slash is back at it.
That's a very limber stretch. Fucking!
It is. You do a little stretching.
Want to pull something? It's just What about the oil? Got it.
Is GT7 cross-gen?
Yeah, it's in on PS5 and PS4.
Okay, so we would be able to play still.
Well, if you had me
I
on
got it on
PSN,
PS4.
yeah.
I mean, I still have to get the game, too. I just fucking bought it.
Very true. Oh shit! Yeah, no. Whenever you hop on PSN, just shoot me a friend request. Same name that you would think.
No. You have it, I think, super passive,
The only two. Actually, the only two Vortex people that I'm friends with on PSN are Anne and Sculpture.
Gosh. I don't know if I'm friends with anyone that's on PSN because I very rarely play.
Shoot, I have more Vortex friends on goddamn Xbox Live, and I don't even have an Xbox.
Vortex box. Isn't that just a PS2?
I guess.
Well, I guess that depends on what you're able to play on.
PC or whatever.
I'm gonna build. That's it. I'm gonna build a little like mini PC just for running fucking Duck Station. Fire up Call of the Vortex.
Nice.
Just get an FPGA PS2 board when they finish it.
What the fuck did I do with that?
It would theoretically it would perfectly emulate the PS2's boards, so it would just be like perfect cycle emulation.
Got
Oh
it.
boy, I can't wait for that to come up.
I mean, that would solve all the sticklers' supposed issues because it
But-
would be
but-
perfect emulation.
No,
But Chloe, it doesn't
I
have the Sony logo
promise.
on it.
Oh,
I
gotta,
promise you
you gotta
it'll
hit me
start
with the
shit back.
memes. I'm just telling you what FPGA is. It's very
Got it.
cool
Yeah.
technology.
Yeah, thank you for actually elucidating that for me, because I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I ended up like 300 meters away from my house. That's probably what was this.
Umbrella? Oh no.
That's my
Lap record.
Umbrella Wizard.
They're not in the business of genetically super engineered.
Nope.
Okay.
It's a reference to a Tomo character.
Ah. Damn it. If my friend Riker was here, I'd be able to ask which one. The only people I know are like Reimu and Cerno and Nidori.
In the class.
The reason I know Nidori so much is because that's his fucking favorite character in Toho.
Doobie cute.
Plus, since he's on the spectrum, he identifies a lot with a lot of her mannerisms and whatnot too.
And I also autistic ass motherfucker who really likes Midori. That's funny.
Well, I mean, he's made the parallels himself, and that's actually pretty much brought him closer to the character, so it's probably, you know. I don't know.
It's funny, my favorite character is more like how I don't want to be.
Hmm. So whom?
Oh, who is she?
Who is she? Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, Koichi.
Oh! Special powers or anything?
The idea is that, like, she's like... Whoa. Discord just hit that point.
Oh,
Yeah, did that.
Piece of my mood in Yaokai. Yaokai basically just being Japanese mythological monsters.
yeah.
She got so tired of like people thinking like mean things that she quote unquote sealed her third eye, which basically just made like lobotomized herself. And now she's just purely driven by id.
Oh, no.
Just her conscious mind because she couldn't deal with it. And so it's like a metaphor for like you let yourself in too much and like being a robot basically, which is something I've struggled with a lot through my life.
Right.
And she's also fucking adorable. I just love her design.
The only one that Riker's described to me that I remotely like is like, yeah, that's pretty cool, is like, I don't even remember her goddamn name, but like she can stop time and throw knives like she's fucking Dio or something.
Oh,
Zakuya. She is a maid for the vampire characters.
Yeah.
She is literally a JoJo reference.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Quite literally stops times. And she like stops time, sets up a bunch of knives, and then unfreezes time so like a bunch of knives come at you at once.
Yep.
Very edgy, very fun.
10 out of 10 original character do not steal.
Yeah, good stuff.
I fucking ow. Okay. I don't know anything about Toad. What I was just told today, so yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if that didn't sound sincere. I'm just very tired.
I'm also quite tired. I think I'm gonna try.
I'm not. I really need to not sleep much during the day today because I would like to somewhat get a decent spot. But y'all know me. It'll be ruined in 2 days anyway. But it's always worth trying. I was doing pretty good for a little while. Like that's why I wasn't really hanging out in the calls until like the very end because I was actually going to sleep when I got home from work. Like I would coming home and just be like, man, I'm fucking tired, and just lay in bed, and then oops, it's 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just lay in bed on my phone and be like, I just don't feel like going to sleep. Because like, what's the point?
Honestly, sometimes if I do just lay down for like an hour and do nothing, I feel like I've slept. I don't know if that's like a
That's like
psychological
the most
condition.
painful of like things is when it's like that. I always hate that feeling.
I kind of don't mind it. 'Cause it's like I didn't actually have to sleep, but I feel like I slept. No, the worst for me
The
was
same.
Anne's first 24-hour stream.
Fucking kidding me. God damn it.
First 20.
Yeah, the fact that I have to differentiate between the two. Fucking insane. It's
Wait,
pretty-
you mean the
like,
one where she decided it was going to be a 24-hour stream at like hour 10?
Yeah. The one with the margarita, or the sponge cakearita villas. I tried so hard to go to sleep. And I slept for like an hour, and I woke up feeling like I slept for a full 8. And I was like, Obi, I guess I'm just hanging out here until I have to go to work. And then I went to work, and it was like, I was still kind of new at work, so like, it wasn't that intense yet. And they're like, oh, we're gonna have you like, do all the outside trash cans. I was like, alright, cool, what the fuck ever. So I had the fucking stream on, and like, I had it playing through my
Where do you
fucking...
work?
But I work at a /gas station.
Nice.
Wawa.
It's a chain, yeah, Wawa.
Motherfucking Wawa. Holy shit. Whenever I say
Yeah.
Wawa here, people think I'm fucking crazy. There's no fucking Wawas.
You think it's like Walmart or like...
Yeah, it's like, what
You
the
don't know
fuck
what-
are you
Well,
talking about? Is this some
to
kind of
be-
weird hippie language for Walmart? I'm like, no, it's a fucking gas station. Jeez.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's like that's literally one of the major like cultural things I associate with Pennsylvania.
I mean, you're right to say Philadelphia because, like, in other parts of the state, it's like there's sheets, which we sometimes, me and my coworkers pile into the car. Well, say pile in, like it's a bunch of us. Me and 2 of my coworkers, like, fucking drive like an hour to go to the nearest sheet because they have a lot of really good shit there that we don't have.
In fucking Southern Maryland, we had tons of Wawas and sheets.
Really?
They went everywhere.
Fuck. Someone needs to install a sheets in this area so that I can fucking go there and sit.
You're from Maryland?
I used to live in Maryland. I'm from Alaska originally, and now I'm in Seattle.
Got it. Yeah.
My mom's family is from Maryland.
Yeah.
I was in Minnesota for the first year and a half of my life. I've been in Oregon pretty much ever since.
Oregon.
Yeah, so anyway, so I'll do with the trash, and that's what she put on the fucking the Sponge Cake Arenaville. And like, not only was it fucking hilarious to me, but her reaction and like how funny she was finding it was making it even fucking funnier to me.
I think I just played Minecraft for 18 hours straight.
It's
Oopsie
okay. I
bubbles.
played Halo 3 for a really long time when I first got it. I didn't even have Xbox Live. I was playing the campaign over and over and over.
Oh, there you go. It tells me last played 13 hours, 18. Yeah, so I played Minecraft for 13 hours, 18 minutes straight.
Holy shit.
Nice. Because Multi-MC tells me how long I had the instance alive for. Wow.
Ooh.
Alright, gamers, I'm gonna try to get some sleep, but I might be back. Smiley face.
Have a good sleep.
So, have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye now, you can headshot.
Huh?
Oh. Just... Sorry. Minnesota.
Yeah, I don't know. So I was like where I live now. Well, not where I live now, but like I was born in this like county in Delaware County, PA, and then me and mom and my dad went to Michigan for like I don't know how long, but we fucking left really soon after because we were fucking running from the law because my dad had a warrant out. So.
Oh!
Yeah, so, you know,
Um,
not even a year old, and I'm
So,
running from the law.
with me being in a run and all, is that okay to just say? Question mark?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
He's not involved in my life anymore. And B, I was a baby. Like, my mom, I don't know. This is, several years ago now. I highly doubt that anything came out of it. And he's done time several times.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we lived in Florida for a little while after that, until they convinced my mom to meet my dad, thank God. And then... yeah, I've lived here ever since then. Yeah, it's really interesting to me that I fucking, really traveled around the country from a 50-year-old like that, But
Yeah.
got-
Trying to think of what U.S. states I haven't been in. I've actually been in a lot of places in the U.S. Never lived in many places in the U.S., but still.
Yeah, I know. I guess apparently same.
Mm-hmm. One place I don't have any desire to revisit is Massachusetts.
Really?
I'll put it to you this way. In Boston, using your turn signal is a sign of weakness.
Oh, God.
I'll just leave it at that.
Well, they are just decorative, so...
Yeah. Especially with the BMW. Which, interesting, it's interesting to me, being on the East Coast the few times I've been up in, New England and such. In Massachusetts, seeing a car on the road from, well, this is back in 2012, so... Back there, seeing a car from the 90s on the road in there was a lot like me seeing a car from the 70s on the road still here. That's long lifespan.
Yeah.
And then when I visited my friend Taylor in Maine back in 2020, it was wild to me, how many cars from, 2010 were fucking rusted, they've been sitting there for, 20 years. And then seeing cars from, cars and trucks from, the 1920s, looking as shiny as, they just got off the fucking assembly line.
Hell? I can't say... I don't know. PA is a little... You'll find a little of everything. you'll find rust buckets that should be functioning fine. With it, high-end car.
Yeah.
They might just be parked right next to each other at your local fucking Wawa.
Yeah. Come on, check
Or-
out our parking
or
lots.
If you're really lucky and you're up in Lancaster, you might see a fucking horse.
Oh, really? Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's...
One time, the first time I went with my coworker to Sheets, which granted, I've been to that Sheets several times because it's right by where we used to first were, but fucking the first time we went out and ate in the car, chilled in the car, and fucking horse and buggy was there, like around the corner. Chilling in the parking spot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amish.
Okay.
Out there.
Got it. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's really interesting. Like, they don't leap straight up, not. It's technology, like, you are led to. Like, a lot of horse and buggies have, like, cursing.
Yeah. The way from what I've heard, like, a lot of Amish, like, businesses or whatever, kind of use a lot of... They're interesting in a way. Like, I've heard of, like, Amish-run restaurants or whatever that actually, like, give you a pretty good deal for like, price on food. And then, like, fucking Amana, who builds refrigerators. And mind you, I'd have to look this up right afterwards to make sure I'm not fucking spewing just bullshit. Apparently they make goddamn refrigerators.
Oh. It's like, yeah, so it seems like, I feel like their living habits versus their business and, you know, external life habits.
Yeah.
Also, though, there's, like, different, you know, not tribes, obviously, but different.
Yeah.
Some of them adhere more strictly than others. I can't think.
That's alright.
I mean, again, a lot of it, again, like I said, I would have to double check some of my information as well. I'm also, but
Of course, the one tiny little tree. Damn it.
that's like in GTA when you're fucking flying down the street and you plow through all the fucking light poles, and there's the one wooden pole, and that's just indestructible.
Yeah, exactly. Ah.
Fucking love monkey ass GTA. Fucking randomly having cars spawn in midair on fire, driving.
Yeah.
Doesn't really happen in 5, but it happened a lot. Yeah, the Sultan Archive.
Yeah, I'd have to take your word on 4. I did not. Like, I've played a small smack roll of GTA 4 on PS3,
Gotcha.
and that was like well after I already had played like the crap out of GTA 5.
Yeah. It's me and my best friend made the same exact character for free mode online because, like, press, I think it was like the left bumper or L, and it would go like, they would have 2 lines, they would like, the guy that I made would go, hey, and then the other one would just be, hi, and to this day, that's still a fucking joke, he does like, whatever, get up or something, whatever, go, hey, and the other one would go, hi. Yeah, exactly. But he made his character identical to mine. It was weird. It was like it was on a global like cycle of some sort. Like if I would say hey, his would be the hi, and so it would be hey hi, hey hi, hey hi, hey. Like they eventually they would both say it at the same time.
Just become a fucking chant.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
But I just
first fucking lap I didn't eat shit on that goddamn corkscrew.
One day, just fucking around in free mode, we would like, we'd get the cops on us and then just hold out at the hospitals. Because you could like go into the hospital, you know, so we just like pick those as our place to fucking hold out for.
Yeah.
It was like a mini game that we played, basically. And, so we're just fucking chilling there, you know, and, we were driving away. We were like trying to get away from the cops, and we're just flying down the street. Our car's pretty beat up, and finally, like, the engine catches on fire. And the you know, like right before it explodes, like fire will be coming out of the wheels. And shit. So, yeah, like we saw that. We called that stage 2 ignition, and stage 3 ignition was like right before you go on. I don't know. So we reached stage 2 ignition, and at the same time, we both say, "Oh, we're on fire!" And you just see this identical character jump out of either fucking front door of the car as it goes barreling off and causes a chain reaction.
Oh shit.
That's like the perfect story to end that on.
Congratulations, you just beat the best lap time for this track.
Oh man.
Well, of course I beat the best lap time for that track because I erased